Hey, welcome back, everybody. Ooh, I'm in the mood today. I'm in a phenomenal mood. This is she and I. I am your host, Be Love. And like always, I have my very special host with me,
India Marie.
Ooh, India Marie and Be Love, the husband and wife duo you didn't know you need, but you got us and we are here to stay. This is the best thing to happen on a Tuesday. Well, damn it, since Monday. Give it up for yourself one time. Really and truly. Every time I hear that song, it takes me back to a good place in life. I need to call Poulet too. And we were outside, like just trying to be XO and then OVO back then. Like, we were trying to listen. We were trying to break through anything possible. But this song, man, is a vibe. The party and the after party. That's what I'm trying to get on.
Speaking of parties,
Talk about it.
I'm gonna say this at the beginning of the podcast.
What you gonna say?
It's homecoming season.
It is.
And I know he's
season.
about to forget. But Baird and the young alumni Newts
What's up, though?
and Tony Smith
What's up, though?
are throwing the day party for MTSU on Saturday.
What's up, though? I appreciate it. Give it up.
That is the place to be after you get done tailgating
Look at her.
on Saturday.
I wish you remembered.
I probably won't even be there. I might be there.
I wish
Depends
you
on how I
remembered.
feel that day.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna say that this is the first and last episode before that happens. Actually, right? It happens on October 15th from 4 to 8 p.m. Come out if you cool
it'll be one
with
more
us.
episode.
Fool with it, sure will. Come out there. We gonna kick it. You know what I'm saying? We got the booths. We got the vibes, indoor and outdoor.
What's the venue?
Love and Exile,
In
the
East
wine bar
Nashville.
in East Nashville. Man, listen.
Don't nobody want to hear no complaining.
The
Talk about
place-
driving. Everybody live in Nashville. Most people live in Nashville.
Come on, man. You know what
Or
we so,
Antioch, Smyrna. It's more people that live up this way on 24 than in Murfreesboro on 24.
we debated too about like ticket pricing and going back and forth, man. But the price is the price. I got the host committee jumped off. I'm gonna start doing that. But anyway, listen, man. Thank y'all for liking, sharing, and all that. We just gonna have a good time. Come out and kick it with us on Saturday, man. We just want to make sure everybody have a good time. Everybody enjoy themselves. And if you see that ex-girlfriend that you thinking about texting, ask yourself, is it worth losing it all? If you answer yes, shoot the text message.
Niggas
If the answer is no,
niggas be losing
go
their
rub
mind.
one out and then come back with a clear head.
Niggas really be losing their mind during homecoming.
That happens every year, but that's okay. That's
They really do.
That's okay. Listen, the new
Be
song.
talking to women that's married. Niggas that be married be talking to women that's not married.
It's what's called coming home. You know, you feel like that person's supposed to come home to you, not me. Not me. I got a wife, a kid, and another kid in the oven. What I look like? Trying to shoot a shot. No. The only shots I'm shooting, y'all know already. Do I need to say? D and J. That's it. Y'all know who they are. Come on, somebody. I'm still trying to get that B-Love sandwich. Before we go any further, India, before we got on this microphone, she gonna sit up and tell me, fellas, if your wife tells you this, I want you to look at them like I looked at her. She stood up and told me, I need you to massage me in the least sexual way ever. Is there a type of massage?
No, what happened was I said, I really need you to massage me. And then he looked.
Like,
And then I
okay.
had to clarify what type of massage I was talking about. Y'all, this pregnancy is wearing my body down.
If your wife says you need to massage me, that's basically a code word to come get some of this booty.
No, I literally need you to massage my
But
butt.
then she said
Like,
in the
I
least
quite
most
literally
sexual.
need you to massage my butt in the least sexual way.
If you massage your wife's butt, everybody, I'm gonna poll. Hold on.
I don't need a caress.
Hold on.
I don't need a caress.
If I poll
I don't need a soft-handed caress.
100 men right
I don't
now.
need you to cuff the bottom of my booty cheek. I need you to massage the area between my ass and my hips.
Listen,
Okay.
let me get through what I'm trying to say.
Because it hurts so bad.
If I go out there and I poll 100 men right now, and if you guys can tell me you can physically massage your significant other's butt without trying to slide in, then kudos to you. I guarantee 99% of the guys will say, I'm trying to smack them cheeks while I'm massaging.
If you can relieve this pain that's coming from my butt and my hips, then by all means, come slide right on in.
See, that's what. Listen, I ain't the one that you be flipping and dipping the massage and all
that. If you can make it feel better, slide. But I need the massage first, not the sex first.
Well, listen, man, I'm probably not going to do either of the things because by the time we get out of this episode, I know her. She's gonna go downstairs, complain that she has to cook. She started a new project. We'll talk about that later. She's gonna go downstairs, start working on a new project. By the time all of this happens, she's gonna go on YouTube, watch about 12 more videos. Hold on. By this time, it's about 9:00. Today is Monday. Tell y'all what day it is. Monday Night Football is on. I'm probably going to stay up to watch the majority of the game and then go to sleep around 9:45, 10. She's going to still be up and I'm going to be asleep. Now, if you want that butt cheek massage, better bring your ass in that room at a decent hour. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, the reason why I'm so excited.
It depends. I'm already sleepy now, so we might be taking it. I need my butt, or I need you to buy one.
That's what she really wanted. That's what she really wanted. That's what she really wanted. And I told y'all, I don't mind paying for a massage because it's something I can't do. But if the massage is also going to end with a happy ending for me, I need to go out there and learn some techniques. So I might be watching YouTube videos after this, learning how to get in some of that. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on right now. But like I said, no married man, no man, no shit, that ain't even a married man. No man is about to go massage any girl's butt and not try to like get some butt. Even my gay homies, I feel like even they might try to get some butt. I'm just saying. I know the vibes. I'm just gonna put it out there anyway. How was your week? It's been a while. We haven't asked that question.
It hasn't been a while.
It's been a while since I asked you that question on the pod. It's been 2 weeks. That's a while.
Week is fine, y'all. I'm just achy and tired. People have been asking me that so much, and I really don't know what else to say other than I feel heavy.
She tells everybody that, like, I feel so heavy. I'm like, listen, all right. She getting a little thick. Now, my dream, if I was Martin Luther King, was for her to keep this going. Because you dropped all the weight last time.
Yeah, I did. I was, oh Lord, after I had Blake, I lost so much weight.
Yeah,
I was breastfeeding. Weight. But I guess I was breastfeeding and not eating enough. I didn't have enough calories coming in. But I don't forget I was going to say. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm forgetful.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
I'm just like, 3 more months. 3 more months.
Now, let me tell everybody why I'm excited, right? So we are about to go on a vacation. Give it up for us one time. Hold up. We're not going to leave you hanging. We are going to record an episode.
Have you thought about the fact that this is our last vacation?
As a trio. What did I just do? As a trio, we are going on our final vacation, right?
Yeah.
Now, when we go on this vacation, we're going to 2 stops. We're going to one place for us, then we're going to another place after that. Now, the first place that we're going to is a music festival. Shout out to my guy Brandon and my girl Brittany.
Which I'm not going to the festival.
Here is the dilemma that we have come up with. I'm going to pause. Before, I wish I could call him. He might have answered the phone. Before I decided to go on to the festival, I asked my wife. I said, hey, you want to go to the festival? You know, it's going to be too many people. I'm going to be pregnant. I ain't going to feel like doing all that. No, I ain't going to go. So I said, all right, cool. I'm going to wait. I didn't buy the tickets then. Time to buy the tickets because they were running short. I said, hey, I'm about to go ahead and cop this ticket. Do you want to go? I mean, nah, I told you I don't want to go. I'm pregnant. What you thinking? I ain't finna be around all them people. All right. Well, cool then. Boom. I buy my ticket. Fast forward. Last week and a half ago, India, I'm telling her my plans. I'm going to the concert this day. After that, y'all can come with me, or I can come back to Nashville, pick y'all up, and then we can go on a vacation. I mean, you ain't even had the decency to ask me if I even wanted to go to the concert. I'm like, hold up. So now, I hate bringing my friends into our mess, right? I love my friends. If you're married out there, you don't really want to bring outsiders into you, especially if they're your friends. But boy, I want to call Brandon because I'm like, Brandon, you know I called you and told you I was holding me like, yeah, man, you told me that. And I told you Indy gonna miss out on this good time. And I told you she was pregnant. You were one of the first people I told you. Like, oh yeah, I remember. He said, yeah, bro, she wrong. At that point, Indy's still, I ain't wrong. I'm right. I ain't wrong. I'm right. Fast forward to this weekend. The best commercial came on TV that I've ever seen. It was a Progressive insurance commercial. This commercial has a challenge flag. Whenever two people are having a disagreement, they can throw the challenge flag, and basically somebody will come back and rewind things that happened when you were having a disagreement about whatever the challenge was about. Oh, it's the best commercial ever. I'm going to post it right here so y'all can see it. But I feel like sometimes we need somebody to just walk around us because she forgets a lot of things.
I'm going to say that it's usually you that forgets the things.
Keep talking.
Like this blanket that you asked me for to put on the couch.
Yeah, whatever.
That's currently on the floor. So where is what?
The blanket.
Beard. It's right where you put it at.
Keep talking.
It's not right there.
Oh,
where you put it.
I didn't even.
Like, you see what I'm talking about?
Now, see, I was wrong for that one because I didn't know it was right there. Man, I hope he answers the phone. But anyway, sometimes I do forget. But the majority of the times, when I know I'm right, I'm not going to argue about it because she's so stubborn. Even if I'm right, she'll never apologize and tell me that I'm right.
Anyways, I still don't want to go to the concert because my back is currently hurting really bad.
Right.
And I don't want to stand up. And it's a 2-day thing. So
I
would be like, considering they're going with a group of people, I don't want to be the fun sucker at an event like that. Because we would be there and I would be like, Bear, you got to find me a seat. Like, you got to find me somewhere to sit down. So,
but look though,
if I did have that conversation with him, I definitely made the right decision whenever he originally bought the tickets.
But she was so pissed off last week.
That's not why I was pissed off.
I'm getting there. You would have thought had Drea up in the house and she called us. Like, she was dead upset. I'm like, why you that mad? I mean, you know why I'm that mad. I'm like, no, I don't. And then she walks off. So why were you that mad?
I mean, I already told you. It was just too much going on. You trying to do too much.
Yeah, she told me I was trying to do too much.
I'm at the end of my pregnancy, and like he kept playing and stuff for like weekend after weekend after weekend. And I was just like, no, you need to be trying to spend time with me. Again, I'm not even finna go through this. Had this conversation.
We're not gonna go through.
It was like a month. So this past weekend, he was trying to go to his high school homecoming.
We tight.
That was this past weekend.
I mean, my classmates, we still rock. We tight.
Then, this weekend we're doing the family trip.
Right on.
And then the next weekend is MTSU's homecoming.
Outside.
And so he's not going to be,
outside.
He's going to be kicking it. And then the weekend after that, we're going to be in Memphis.
I might be DJing too. Who knows?
Because my best friend is getting married. And then I think we had like a break one weekend. And then the next weekend, he books a DJ gig. I said, no, some of this shit going to have to get cut. And it ain't going to be the wedding. And it ain't going to be the music fest because you done already bought the tickets. So some of the shit in between the middle of that is going to have to get cut.
So me being the great husband that I am, I book a vacation. Because this is what I do. This is the point I was trying to get to. While I'm booking a vacation, if you are an OG listener, you know what I'm going to say. I'm getting excited. I'm like, oh, wait. I'm finna tear that thing up. Because on vacation, she lets the freak flag fly. But not while she's in the third trimester. So she ain't paying me none of that. She gonna be sitting around holding her back, complaining, laying on the beach like a little whale. I just want to lay here.
Only I can call myself a whale.
My bad. Laying on the beach like a guppy.
Only me.
I just want to lay here. I'm going to be trying, you know what I'm saying, get a little sex on the beach. Literally. But it ain't going to be none of that because she's pregnant.
If you can find somebody to give me a massage before we go on the trip and loosen up these hits, then you could probably get some vacation sex. But if I'm still feeling
but y'all feel me though. It ain't
happening.
Listen, it's going to be few and far between because if I don't get it now during the trip, I ain't going to get it when I get back home. Fellas out there, you feel me. If your woman has been pregnant before, you feel me. I ain't going to get it when I'm getting back home. She going to deliver the baby. That's going to be another 3 months. That shit funny to you? Ain't that? Why that's so funny? Like, that's what I'm saying. So now.
So I've actually been talking to this about other women who have had children.
And it's 2 kids now. Oh, my God.
Like, people don't warn you that after you have a baby, like, that first time you have sex after you've had a baby is some of the most uncomfortable sex ever. Like, it's just kind of, no, I ain't never told you this, but it just kind of feels like you're doing it out of sheer obligation.
Whoa.
And it's like you get in there and you gotta think like all your body parts, like organs and shit have shifted. And you had a whole human come out of your vagina.
So ain't nothing for a whole human to get in that vagina. Come on now.
It was just, I would say it wasn't that it was painful. I would say that. It just wasn't, it's kind of like people need to warn you, like, ladies, the first sex after you have a baby, get the lube ready. Just go ahead and pull the lube out.
Go. Let's go.
Because it's kind of like, but you got to get the first time in order to keep having sex. Like, you got to get the first time in.
What they say, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it.
But I probably should have gone to, like, a pelvic floor physical therapist.
Come on, you
pelvic floor specialist.
Scientific now. What is that? I'm trying to hit the pelvic floor. I'm a specialist. You don't need to go to one when you got Dr. Love in the building. But what is that? I don't know. I'm not gonna act like
I should have gone to I should have gone to a pelvic floor specialist.
I got a pelvic thrust that we trust over here, so I don't understand why I couldn't help you. You know,
my pelvic floor is the reason why every time I sneeze, I pee a little.
Oh, all right. TMI. All right.
It didn't happen before I got pregnant, though. Again.
So you got
it's because the baby is like pushing down on my bladder, and so
you got a loose bladder.
I had some stuff that probably was never fixed from when I had Blake. So, oh, the joy to being a woman.
Oh, you just had me rearranging them guts every night. That's what it really was.
You really think you be doing all that?
Nah, I know. When you see a baby come out this thing, your meat ain't doing nothing. Just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? What else? It's cool with me.
It be doing something. It just don't be rearranging my guts.
Crazy. I ain't trying to do that, though. I'm trying to go in.
Like, what are we saying?
Listen, man. I got the Tickle Touch. Look at my fingers. Y'all can't see them right now. But, man, my hands are smooth. You know what I'm saying? So, my hands smooth, my sex smooth, I'm smooth. That's all I'm trying to do. Trying to make sure she enjoy herself. I ain't trying to go in there and just go crazy. Unless I warn her that tonight, one-way ticket to Pound Town. It is going down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my gosh. Anyway.
But anyway, yeah, let's get to what we came here to talk about. We received 2 messages that we are a week behind. Well, mine is really not a message.
Oh, I was going to say, I ain't got no 2 on my phone. What you talking about?
Hold on, what's going on? So instead of me playing chill, I'm going to play this.
Let her upgrade you. What would India do? Let her.
Why did I just mess the button up? WWID. What would India do? Kick it.
Okay,
it's a long one.
So it's a very long one, but the
shout out to the whole girl too, though.
The story is so crazy that I had to read it. Hey, Indian Beard.
What's
my
up,
name
though?
is. I'm just gonna skip your name here.
Yeah, don't say her name. Give her a name. Just give her a name.
Elizabeth.
What's up, Liz?
I just started watching you guys' YouTube channel and I love it. I watched the Keeping Secrets from Your Partner video and wanted some advice on the next video you air out. I'm currently married. It's going on 6 years now. A year ago, I saw a female comment on my husband's photo saying something with a heart next to it. So I immediately went to her page and saw him liking her photos and putting hearts under her photos. And a lot of the photos she posts is with her butt sticking out of a swimsuit or shorts or tight jeans. Keep in mind, this female lives in Atlanta and we currently live in Nashville. So when I saw the hearts and asked who she is, he immediately said, "Oh, she is a friend I met on social media that buys off of my online store."
Okay, I understand it then.
You understand what?
Keep going. Keep going.
What do you understand?
I don't understand nothing. I understand like you reading real well.
I understand that you about to lose your mind.
I know. I lost
Have
something.
some damn hard eyes. What you talking about?
Keep going.
I also asked to see their messages on IG and he deleted them and said he didn't want me to think it was anything, so he deleted the messages. I said okay and let it slide. A year later, I randomly go to her page and see her stories and highlights. So I saw she posted a story on her birthday with a huge rug and her name on it. And it was handmade by someone and some shoes. They were Nike Dunks. And the caption was, "Thanks to my dog, tagged my husband on IG. I truly love this. And thanks for my pink Dunks that haven't came out yet. I love it so much." So he spent a good $300 on that gift. I had no idea about it. So when I asked him about it, he said she's just a friend. And he didn't say anything about it because he knew I didn't want him doing it. And he wanted to be nice and send the girl a gift because she buys a lot of merchandise from his website. Let me know your thoughts in your next video. Hope you share this. I need all the opinions on this one.
Everybody got to give an opinion, but let me stop you.
This isn't yours.
My first question, though. First
What?
question. What does he sell?
I don't know what he sells. That wasn't in the message.
That's all I wanted to know.
Whatever the fuck he sells, it doesn't warrant hard eyes under somebody's picture in a 6-year marriage.
Bro, you stretching. I can't even save you. I can't even save you, dog.
And when did we start buying gifts for random bitches on IG?
That's what the kicker was right there. Yeah, $300.
And I'm going to go on a limb here and say that they're not just talking in the DMs. I hate that you didn't get a chance to go through the DMs. Let me tell you this. Next time you suspect something, you get the phone and go through the DMs before he has a chance to delete them.
She on fire.
You gotta be quicker than that. Cause you should have known he was gonna delete the messages. But I'm willing to bet that they're not just talking on IG. I'm willing to bet that they're also texting. Because I'm not sending nobody that I talk to.
Come on, man. There it
on
is.
Instagram.
There we go.
Of the opposite sex. Any type of gift.
There we go.
Of that value.
Let me tell you how scared I am. It was Joy Chavez's birthday the other day. I saw it. I wanted to repost it on my story and tell her happy birthday. But see the look I'm getting right now? I opted out. My man, opt out next. Continue on. I just want to say that out loud.
Your husband
bought this. Joy.
Your husband.
It's different.
Your husband bought this woman that you don't know a customized rug with her name on it.
That's romantic too. That's kind of romantic.
And some pink Dunks that haven't been released yet. Where you get the shoes from? The truck in Memphis?
God, my boy guy, he pulled up on him. He hit up George. He hit up George for both of them. George doing rugs now.
Oh, yes.
Hey man, he hit up George for the shoes and the rug. What's up?
No. I don't even know what kind of advice you want here. I don't know what kind of advice you want because the boundary should have been set with this woman last year.
All right, but can I say
something?
During
the first encounter.
I'm definitely not playing devil's advocate on this one. But do you think she's found enough information that would warrant her to leave? Do you think there's enough there so she could just I'm gonna throw my 6-year marriage away over some Dunks and a rug? This all whoa before you get mad. Because realistically, that's all she's found.
But the thing is, if it were me, I wouldn't have stopped last year. I would have found everything I needed to know within the first 24 hours. Bear know how I get down.
So exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, is there a statute of limitations, and is it too little too late? Because like I said, dunks, rugs, hard eyes, all of that. You found it all, right? But that's it. I'm not saying it's right because it did the fuck wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this.
More so, hold on.
No. I want to ask this.
Well, let me just say this.
No. Let me ask
Go
this.
ahead.
I wonder if he has photos of you on his Instagram. Because if he doesn't,
oh Lord, Jesus is a fire.
That woman could very well not know you exist. And I hate to be that frank about it, but if you're nowhere on his social media page, those would be my two questions to ask you. Are you on his social media page, and is he visibly wearing a wedding ring in his photos on his pictures on his page? Because at this point, then you kind of like looking at her crazy, because any person of their right mind would know that that type of behavior from a married man is not okay.
But she don't owe her nothing, no. And I hate to be that way.
Well, no. That's what I'm finna say. She doesn't. But I'm just saying, like,
if a nigga came today,
we're talking about just being a good person, right?
Right.
Like, granted, we know that there are women out there who do not mind flirting with married men, who do not mind trying to married men talking to them.
Same with women.
But
same with men.
Like I said, my question is, I wonder, does she even know that you exist?
Man,
and then my second question is, if, like I said, it's one thing if she does know that you exist. That's a whole different, no. Because then I'm going to have to, because I feel like if she knows that you exist, I'm going to have to bring it to both of them.
Oh, for sure.
I'm going to have to bring it to both of them.
No doubt. And she should.
Because now you are willingly granted, we don't know what he's doing, but what I encourage you,
we really don't know.
I'm not going to encourage you to leave. I'm going to encourage you to do more research.
She best go snoop through his shit, but she's trying to say without saying it. I won't say it. Research, aka get his phone, get his email, get his Instagram, get his burner account, look at the bank statement. She want to know. Look at the store statement to really see, has this person really been patronizing his shop the way he says that she is?
And your husband is, you also have to look at the lack of respect for you in the situation.
That's where I'm going to. That's where I wanted to get to. Come on, now you're getting there.
For one, like I said, leaving the hard eyes and sending the gifts is completely inappropriate no matter how you slice it.
Yeah.
And for him to make excuses, he made excuses the first time it happened.
Right.
He made excuses the second time it happened, which was, what happened this year. And then when you asked to see the messages, he deleted them, which the only thing that should tell you is that he's hiding something. Because if he had nothing to hide and it was literally just a friendly relationship and it was nothing more than them supporting her supporting his business, then he should have been like, here, look. It's nothing.
Plenty
Look
of
through it. And
transactions.
Then you could have been a judge of whether or not whatever they have going on is inappropriate. But the fact that he deleted them and didn't give you that opportunity, you got some more research to do.
However, I'm not playing devil's advocate at all. My biggest thing is, and the reason why I say however, he should have done a better job of protecting his wife. I know. Some of y'all might be saying, well, he shouldn't have been talking to her in the first place and all that. You're right. 100% right. But we can't delete that. He was talking to her. He should have told this young lady that, hey, man, listen, I'm married and I'm going to send you this stuff, but don't go throwing it all in my wife's face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't need to be, I don't need no hard eyes. We doing what we doing as far as business goes, transactional business. Thank you. Oh, you the homie? That's cool. Thank you for shopping. That's cool. The hard eyes and all of that is when things get a whole lot messy, and there's really no need for that. On her part, there's no need to be showing it all off. And I feel like that's the biggest undercut on this whole thing.
And I guess
why she showing it off? Relax,
well, the thing is, she could be showing it off because she don't know his ass is married.
Man, nah, man. This nigga been married. I'm sorry. My boy been married for 6 years.
Again.
On his page. Pull it up. Let's just go ahead and see.
I don't have access to that. I don't know who her husband is.
You got hers.
Her page is private. She wrote us on the podcast page.
I'm gonna follow on my page right now.
So,
what I do it after this? I need to know. And we're gonna come back.
I don't need to know. I have enough information in this message to know enough. And then I'm pretty sure she's gonna message us after we hear the podcast, after she hears the podcast. And then another thing that I was going to mention was, dang it, you shouldn't cut me off. You gotta stop cutting me off because the way this memory is flying.
Who cut no off? I ain't said nothing but like 5 words.
It was something else I was gonna say. Oh, so say for instance, I'm creeping, right? And a nigga leaves me heart eyes on my page. I'm gonna hit his ass up so fast, be like, hey, bro.
Take that shit
delete.
Out. That's what I'm saying.
Delete.
Come on, that's what I'm saying. Come on, bro. What you doing?
Are you crazy?
Tell him what you gonna do again. Let him know how you cheating.
Are you crazy?
Let him know how you cheating, queen.
I'm liable to cut the nigga off. Cause you're messy. You're messy.
She learned from the best.
So, no. It's not happening.
That's what I'm saying. She doing too much. And for all intents and purposes, my brother, you're hustling backwards. Let me tell you why. See, I can't see what I'm saying?
Wait. I just don't think that this girl's leaving heart eyes on his pictures knowing that he has a whole wife.
Yes,
I don't believe that.
Yes, she is.
I don't believe that. The only people that kind of stuff happens to are like famous people because they be married and people be listening after them all the time. Like,
Joy, you can say it out loud.
Bitch ain't married. What are you talking about?
She gotta be all like, go ahead.
Anyways, no, like BJ from Memphis. BJ is from Memphis. He played a pretty big part on P Valley this season. And I guess he became a sex symbol to all the fans. And people be leaving heart eyes under his picture. But he let them folks know, like,
my boy support his woman. He
I'm married.
Posted his wedding picture. Doing everything with his woman.
Taliba is my woman. So you can leave the heart eyes, but they don't mean nothing to me.
And my boy, he in the garden right now playing fresh fruits and veggies. You know what I'm saying?
So to me, it's like, if he ain't like a nigga like that, like that's famous, that like everybody knows, like I need somebody who is gonna be very vocal about who I am to them. Okay? Like keeping your relationship private is one thing.
For sure.
But I feel like there are ways to keep your relationship private. I'm gonna tell you,
does a good job, Eddie.
But you still know that they belong to somebody.
I don't know if I can say her name out here. She might get mad at me. Can I say her name?
I don't know.
The homegirl we saw this weekend. She does a phenomenal job of keeping her relationship private, but letting the people who need to know that she has a boyfriend.
Where do we see her?
Eating some chicken wings.
Chicken wings? What are we eating chicken wings at?
We went to the art crawl and we ate some chicken and I met him for the first time.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Does a phenomenal job of keeping her relationship private, yet and still, she has a boyfriend. So I think that's beautiful when you can do something like that. Like if you want to be public, be public. But if you want to keep things private, that can happen too. But for this situation, my man, I hate to say this out loud like this, but I'm gonna tell you like I would tell one of the homies that came to me asking me a question like this. Hey, bro, you got to control your hoes, dog. Like, there is no reason on God's green earth, not only should she be putting the hard eyes under your pictures, but shame on you, because you are reciprocating that. You are also putting it on her page as well.
That's the worst part of it all.
I feel like at this point, my brother, you're basically saying, I don't want to be with my woman no more. If you know she has a problem with it, you writing hard eyes under this girl's page. You are also sending her gifts. You have a wife who has told you, this ain't cool. This ain't cool. And you're still doing it. And she can, not only are you doing it, you're doing it out in public. If you were doing it private, like India said, hey man, I'm cutting it off. Like, nah, delete that. She ain't happy. If you're doing it private, fucked up. But still, you are now thinking with your head. Because you're doing it in public, you just basically slapping your wife in the face, man. Like, I don't care. You ain't gonna leave me. That's basically what you're saying. You're not gonna leave me. I don't care if it's right there or not. Keep messing around. She gonna be out the door. And you gonna be looking silly. Cause that girl in Atlanta, you think you the only one buying her shoes? No. Another nigga buying her them same. You bought her the pink dunks. Somebody else buying her the red ones. I know.
I just I can't imagine how close you have to be to somebody to send somebody a customized rug and some dunks.
Unless you got that paper and you're tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it.
And then if I were his wife, I'd be like, nigga, what kind of gifts you giving me?
Yeah. I couldn't fathom buying that type of gift. Because I know I haven't just went out and purchased her nothing in a long time. If I buy this young lady some dunks, I better come back with some old Gucci's or something because I know how the conversation is about to go. So you gotta just be thinking. But for you, Queen, you gotta ask yourself at this point now. If you don't find anything else, and if y'all talk about everything that's going on and he really can explain himself or even tell you, hey, listen, I was lying, but it didn't go any further than what you saw. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Are you going to stay or are you going to leave? That's the question, right?
The question is, why didn't it stop a year ago?
We can't answer that, right? That's null and void. That ship has sailed. Now we have to talk what can we do in the present?
Now I'm gonna say this because don't get riled up by what I'm saying. I'm just telling you how I would handle it because I would have been riled up the first time.
We know.
And she would have been blocked on everything he had. Know. So it just.
Oh man.
And for me to have to find out a second time.
Yeah.
My head would have been spinning around my neck.
Ecstasy. Yeah. Right here. So, Halloween. Here we go. But for her,
I think it's important the way that you approach the situation.
Thank you.
So don't go throwing things, yelling. You have to figure out a way to calmly get to the bottom of what's really going on between them. Yeah. Because like I said, I don't think it's just Instagram. They could very well be talking on the phone when he at work. You just don't know. But you got to figure out a way to calmly get to the bottom of what's going on, and then from there, make your decision on what you're going to do. I'm not going to suggest that you do.
There you go.
I'm not going to suggest that you leave or stay. But what you're going to have to do before you make your decision is find out what's really going on. Because you don't know enough.
And the beautiful thing about this is you make the decision. Don't even listen to what we saying. The ball is in your court. We're just giving an opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? Now,
do we think it's wrong?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The embarrassment is wrong for me. I can look past all the other stuff if I found out that I can look past a lot of stuff, but the embarrassment of they just liking and hard eyeing and shit, that's beyond me. I can't believe it. So that's my thing. I don't want you to be embarrassed. So the question you got to ask, even if you find out, man, yeah, he was doing more than what he said he was doing. Are you prepared to take whatever step you want to take next? And keep it to yourself. Don't start telling everybody you told us we the homies. We good. We gave our opinion. We gonna rock with you regardless. Just keep listening to these damn episodes we put out. So we gonna rock with you regardless. But whatever you think that's right, you just got to go for it, man. Just got to go for it. Is that it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you all going through this. But, hey, you just got to figure this shit out, man. And tell that, man, Give me his page.
And
I
I'm
want to see
gonna go on a limb here and say, because you said that you been married for 6 years.
It's a long time.
I will say that year between like 5, 6.
Ooh.
That's a really hard year of marriage.
I'm telling you.
And I know that because I've talked to many people who have been in that year. And we know people personally who did not make it in that year.
Yeah.
So
damn, it's fucked up.
Yeah. So, and I think that between like year 5 and 6, I think it's hard because you got to think about the fact that you dated for however long before you got married. And then you get in this marriage. And so like with us, by the time we got to year 6, we had been together 10, 11 years. Mm-hmm. And so that is when like I can't never say comfortability. Yeah. That's when that set in. And you just kind of you're just kind of looking around like, wow, things are really not the same anymore. And so I could see how one during that time would step out, because when you step out of your marriage, it's because I think it's because you're lacking. I don't think it's necessarily because you're bored. Okay. It's because you're lacking something in your marriage. So say, for instance, he's just using this girl for conversation. Mm-hmm. No matter how inappropriate the conversation may be.
I'm with you. Bored. Same thing.
He could be... Let's be clear. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying
we know.
How hard...
We know you're not making excuses.
Marriage is within those years.
Yeah.
But, he could be like, I'm lacking this piece with her. Mm. Or, with you. Or
and you
whatever.
found it in somebody else.
So, regardless, everything he's doing is dead wrong. But I'm willing to bet that there's like some underlying feelings. And you've probably been feeling it too. Yeah. And just haven't said anything. Or maybe you have said anything and y'all just haven't figured out how to work through it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That... I know so many stories from that time period, and I just know that it can be very difficult. Like, it's just challenging.
Yeah, it is. Listen, people get caught out there all the time around that time period. And the thing that you touched on, I just want to reiterate, it's not that we don't think y'all are attractive, that we don't love y'all. It's something else that we're missing. It's when people say it's not you, it's me. Like, damn, they're telling the truth. Like, whatever it is, something that I'm missing that I used to get from you, I have to go out and try to fulfill that thing from somebody else.
But a lot of people...
Typically, it is a conversation.
I was going to say, a lot of people don't have that conversation, like that conversational skill.
But you know what?
To just go and say, like, hey, this is what I'm lacking in this marriage. Like, we don't talk. We don't communicate. There's no connection. I don't feel close to you.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of times people are missing that piece. And there's just so much going on. I feel like at that point, you're nitpicking and arguing about every little thing that it's hard to get to the real reason of why you're in such a bad space to begin with.
But I think one of the main reasons why we don't communicate those issues, I'm not happy, or it's a lack of communication. I think the main reason there is we don't want to hurt each other's feelings. So the whole premise behind this is you're kind of looking out for your significant other. However, by holding that in or withholding how you feel, you're not doing nothing but letting that shit fester in the inside, and then you try to find a smooth way out, and your way out is through somebody else, which is not going to be good. So the best way to go about things is communicate it, but the other person has to be receptive to receive whatever criticism or whatever constructive criticism comes out of the person's mouth.
Yeah. Like, we've been going through this thing lately where he keeps, which he's been saying this for years. He keeps talking about like my tone and the way that I answer him or respond.
Come on, segue queen.
When he's saying something to me that I don't necessarily like.
Which brings
us.
And
so I told him.
Go ahead.
I said, you know what? Because in my head, it doesn't sound wrong. at all. But I do recognize that I come off really harsh to a lot of people.
Everybody.
And it's from my husband to my mama to my friends. And so
I see the way she talks to her mom. So sometimes I don't even get mad because I'm like, damn, if you do it to your mama, of course you'll do it to me.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of times it's like I said, I'm not responding with an attitude. It just to everybody else it comes off with as an attitude. So I told him, I said, next time you ask me something, I'm not gonna respond immediately. And I said I cannot respond immediately because you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. And so I need to really sit and think about my words before they come out of my mouth. Because apparently you keep getting offended. And even still, it's hard for me to grasp him getting offended by what I say. Because to me, like in my head, it's really not that bad. But it's kind of like you kind of got to do something if they're constantly saying like this is bothering them. So it's stuff like that that
gotta be receptive to receive.
Yeah, exactly.
The criticism, and if you're not receptive, then what good is the communication going to be? Now, I saw this tweet from a young lady, so don't kill me out there. It came from a lady, and it says, men actually do listen. You just have to communicate without yelling and lose the attitude. And that's all I was trying to tell her. Like, I listen to everything she says. But every time I bring a problem, a situation, or a feeling to her, I'm getting met with what I call it combative tones. It's like every time, it's never like, oh, let me try to understand. It's like, well, if you want to, I ain't do that. And it's, woo, calm down. I'm just telling you something.
And I will say,
she is doing better though.
I will say this: I've never been soft in my speech
ever. And people be telling me I need to be more soft when it comes.
Or if I have not been soft in my speech in a very long time. I'll say that. I don't know if I've ever been like soft in my speech. In the way that, like I said, I respond to people. When I say I don't have a filter, it's not even in the sense that I'm saying anything that's like hurt anybody's feelings. It is just
I got a story to tell.
I'm just very I
got a story to tell.
I'm very blunt.
Yeah.
And as I'm older, I realize that everyone doesn't take to that.
It's not about you being blunt. More so, it's about just the tone. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. We were out for a birthday celebration for your boy in August, right? And we have these like marital round tables sometimes where we kind of kick back with other married couples and talk. Now, mind you, these two people are like brother and sister, but both of them are just as loud. On the opposite side, you have the other two parties who are the opposite spouses who are just kind of cool, laid back, and just gonna let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. Let them carry the hell on. I love these two people to death. Matter of fact, it's Philip and India. So we are at a restaurant, and somehow, some way, and we always get to gender roles. And here we go. You got super feminist over here, and you got Philip, who's super masculine over here, and then you got me and Charity, who just be sitting back chilling. It gets so heated and passionate between these two. We're in the car. I told her, I said, hey, listen, when y'all talking, y'all don't mind y'all talking like that. I like it, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's nothing but love between y'all. But you can't cuss at the man and he ain't cussed at you. I mean, I ain't even cussing him for real. And we always talk like that anyway. Why you getting mad at me? I said, all right, bro. But see, understanding what I was trying to say is Philip, right? He doesn't care. But if she's having this same conversation with another man and then she cusses at him or says something like that to him, and even though they just having dialogue, he may get upset and call her the B word or something else. And now I have to take to violence. So to avoid all that, I'm just telling her, hey, in the future, man, if you could just not curse when you're having these heated conversations, that'd be great.
Mind you,
the trigger for people is the curse word.
Mind you, me and Phil have been having these conversations since like the beginning of Beard and I dating.
Damn, but then you just got me and Charity.
He really is like a brother to me.
It gets crazy.
And so he really gets under my skin. So we do be sitting there arguing. Most of the times we either arguing about like the Bible or gender roles.
It's the craziest thing. Gender and the Bible. I'm like, bro, can we just relax and just eat some food? All me and Charity want to do is kick back, kick a little flavor, and just hang out. You know what I'm saying? We just try to tell some jokes and just chill. We got these two going back and forth.
But I did tell him, I was like, what you want me to do? Apologize? Because I'm not doing that.
She did say that. I mean, I'm not going to apologize, but we were just having a conversation. Just for future references. With him, okay, I get it. That's how y'all are. Do not curse at other guys when conversations are like that. I'm not telling her what to do. I'm not trying to control her tongue. I'm just trying to control me from having to go to jail. Do you feel what I'm saying? Is somebody out there who's with me right now? You feel me? Because she can hold her own in any argument with anybody. I know she can. I've seen it firsthand. But when it comes to cursing, I'm telling you.
I have been cussing for a very long time. You can ask my best friend.
I believe it, but let me tell you something though.
I've been cussing for a long time, y'all. So,
a fuck it then in the conversation can take it from here to there real fast. Well, fuck it then. You're right. What, can you cuss me out? No, I just said fuck it then. And now the conversation went from peaceful to violent. And I don't want to deal with all that. So in order for me just to be cool, like I just want to be cool, I'm telling her, just communicate. Just take the combativeness out of the communication. She can't spell communicate without come back. And they don't even go together like that. But anyway, let me get done reading the rest of it. It was pretty good. It was some more to that tweet. Some more to that tweet. But you took me off on a tangent. Ladies, when you communicate with your man with an attitude, men interpret that as an act of disrespect. Men are hardwired to interpret disrespect as a sign of lack of love. When you don't feel loved, a lot of men emotionally tap out. Think of it as quiet quitting. The new phenomenon that's hitting employees where they do the bare minimum on their job. Essentially, they quit. This frustrates you even more, fueling you to be even more angry, disrespectful with your tone. This is a crazy cycle that many relationships are stuck in. Fixing your tone and removing your attitude.
Are you yelling right now? Lower your voice.
Cycle.
Why are you talking so loud?
To rebuild your relationship. See, I already lose the tone.
Why are you talking so loud?
Because I had to emphasize everything that was in there.
Didn't.
That was amazing. So I said, I might say this and put this on your wall right here.
That's not going to do anything for me.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we just got to learn how to communicate better, man. Don't curse. A fuck it then. That's what it'll do.
The thing is, Bear gets a fuck it out of me because I be trying to talk and he don't say nothing. Like,
because I just be chilling.
He don't say nothing. And wow. I don't need nobody to just chill. I need him to talk. I'd be like, say what's on your chest. What you got to say?
Quiet quitting. You can't argue with yourself. Who you argue with? Not me. I ain't gonna say nothing back.
I'm very much so a say it with your chest kind of girl. Say what you gotta say.
And I'm gonna sit back.
So I can respond how I'm gonna respond.
And enjoy this cup of coffee type of guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, listen, man, we're not gonna prolong it. We've been talking. I want to thank
don't cuss at him no more though.
Yeah.
I used to cuss at him
all the time, and I never cursed at her. Back when I was super young, I'm talking about young and just stupid and didn't know no better. But now I don't curse. I say like, man, damn, can you just listen and chill? It is kind of cursing at her, but I don't say like, well, fuck it then. This one, every word is up for grabs. It doesn't matter.
I don't cuss at him anymore. I'm not cussing him in a very long time.
Like
it's been years.
So I be chilling too.
I am working on it.
I just be chilling though, for real. Like every time we argue, like this is probably my demeanor unless she is really pissed me off. But this is me. And it really pisses her off even more. So things tend to escalate. But anyway, learn to communicate. For the queen who wrote the message, man, you don't need to be embarrassed like that. Tell the people where to find you.
India.Marie on Instagram.
You didn't tell anybody your new hobby. We'll talk about it next week. I want you to get good at it. Unless you want to. That's a whole... All right,
so here's the thing. It's really difficult. So like, I recognize that I'm kind of just like a creative kind of person. And I just kind of...
Since when? Not just playing, you are. Look, she about to get mad. This is how the tone starts. It starts with this face, and then that face turned into words that spew violence. See? It's ready. These cheeks get a little full with rage. And then she goes crazy. But go ahead.
Anyways, I'm a pretty creative person, and I really go into things feeling like there's nothing I can't do. Like, I really kind of be like, I feel pretty invincible. Like, there are things that I've tried that I was like, I'm really not that good at. But there are other things that I do that I'm just kind of naturally good at.
Yeah.
And so we talked about this before, like just trying stuff, just to see if it's something that you might do. So anyways, my little baby sprinkle that I'm having, it's next month. And so I am trying to basically, I miss
DIY her whole baby shower.
Well, basically, I miss planning events. And so I was like, well, I will do a little bit of planning with my baby sprinkle just to, scratch my itch. And so I got on Pinterest. I found the vibe that I was looking for. And I basically want a lot of flowers. And so flowers are really expensive. I have worked with numerous florists at this point, and flowers are expensive.
Shout out to my boy CJ. What up, though?
I don't want to spend a lot of money on, flowers for this. I just don't. So I'm going to try to do it myself. So I went to Amazon. I ordered a flower book that showed the tools that you needed and how to layer your arrangements and the type of foliage you need and all that kind of stuff.
Get to the point. You about to give the whole story.
And today I went to a flower market kind of place that had all these tons and tons of beautiful flowers. And I bought some stuff to see if I was capable of making my own arrangements. And I did. And for my first arrangement, I don't think I did that bad of a job.
She did good. I told her she did good. Now she has the living room looking like Carter's family florist.
So then he says, that's fine. He was like, that looks real good. I was like, oh, thank you. He said, don't go get no more hobbies, India.
Because the thing about it, we start too many damn hobbies. Like, it's too much going on in this house.
I do events. I'm doing events again next year. Like after I have the baby, that hasn't left.
She thought about selling clothes again last week. Oh, I'm about to do it again.
No. I do have some clothes I need to sell because I need to make room for the baby.
See what I'm saying?
So in the next couple of weeks, go ahead and pay attention to my Instagram clothes because I have some inventory that I ordered like a year ago that I just never sold. And I need it out of my house.
$1. Holla at your boy. Everything must go. Maybe even you.
Pilates, I'm still doing that. I'm good at that. So
what else have you hobbied though? You've started a lot of different hobbies though. Like this is like you blog, started blog.
I did blog.
And I thought you were real good at that. I'm telling you, man, sometimes you see things in people that they don't see in themselves, but they're scared of where it could go. And so they stopped doing it. 2 things happened. One was the store. We'll talk about that on another episode. I'm going to give you all this little tidbit, then we're going to do. One was the store. But the first one was the blog. So by trade, I'm a marketing professional by trade. We're not going to go into what type, just know. However, I saw something in her. I saw almost like, this is no offense to my wife, but I saw a brand and a product. I'm like, I know what we can do with this. Oh, I had the idea laid out. Got scared. Got nervous.
So I didn't get...
Quit.
I did not get scared.
Because it didn't happen right then.
No. It had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with the fact that I really don't like being in the spotlight.
We'll talk about it on the latter episode.
I don't like being in the spotlight because when you're in the spotlight, you're under scrutiny all the time. So I don't like
tell y'all how
that part of it. I almost got to argue with somebody else.
You did. That's what I'm about to talk. Listen, so me personally, when y'all say stuff about me on Instagram, I don't give a damn. Like, bro, I got real love from the homies. It's really all I need. I went on the She and I Podcast Instagram page. Go there if you are not there already. I see this girl arguing with a person with no photo, no images, 2 followers, and following about 5,800 people.
He wasn't even following that many people.
She's arguing with somebody who has called her. Yes, you were.
It was not an argument. I responded once, and he actually responded back to me, and I was going to go in, and I decided not to because of the reason that you just stated. But since you brought it up, now I got to tell y'all what he said because he really had me fucked up out here.
You know what I'm saying?
So, hold up. Let me mute this real quick.
Yeah, pull it up.
So, whoever this troll is.
A troll.
So the most recent video that we posted on the podcast page where we're sitting with Kristen Mejia of Homeland Heart, and she is talking about, that particular clip, she was talking about Black midwives.
Yep.
And so, when we post the clips on the podcast, it's such a short snippet of it that you can never get full context of what we're talking about based on the snippets that he posts on the page. And so this person wrote under the post and said, but ain't she biracial in the middle? How you make this about race and you got someone who's sitting in between all of this? I couldn't help myself. And I said, no, head ass, I'm not biracial.
Why did she argue with somebody?
I called him a head ass. I said, no, head ass, I'm not biracial. My parents and my grandparents are Black. Do you have any more questions? And then he says, so how can you as a female of lighter complexion sit in the middle of this conversation? Shouldn't this be for darker skinned females, not anybody that look like you? And at that point, I couldn't go no further because the shit was so stupid to me. It was so stupid to me.
These are the arguments she'll have. She argue. She argue with anybody.
But I decided not to argue because it was Sunday and I didn't want my mood to be affected. I was having a really good day.
See what I'm saying? So if you want an argument with your goddess, what money bag yo say? Like the argues. Who said that? Dolph. Like the argues. So I sent her ass to law school. Preach. Anyway,
I've cussed my fair share of people out. I'm trying to stop doing it. And so that's why I decided not to respond to the last comment.
You can find me at BLove1911 on all social platforms. Please be sure to go look at these comments on She and I Podcast on Instagram. Head over to YouTube. Check out the visual experience. The audio experience is cool, but the video, check us out. It's there. All right. In the meantime, in between time, it's been real. It's been fun. I out.